welcome to Nkumat Online Academy. Today we are going to learn skip counting by 10, and just like the other ones we've done before, skip counting by 3, 2, 4 and 5. The procedure or the way we do it is that we look at the first number, then we add the number we are skip counting. In this case we are skip counting by 10, so we are going to add 10 to the first number, and that will give us the next number. Now, example. Let's say that we have now, to get what is going to be in this first gap, we say 8 plus 10. This is the first number, so we say 8 plus 10. Eight plus 10 is going to give us what? Zero plus 8 is what? 8. This one, there is nothing under 8, so we bring it down, so it is 18. So this one, we have 18. Then we say 28 becomes the new first number. 28 plus 8, that will give us what is going to be in this second gap. 28 plus 8. +10, 28 plus 10, so we say 8 plus 0 will give us 8, and 2 plus 1 will give us 3. So what is going to be here in the second gap is 38. Then the next one is 48. Now, if you are careful, you will observe something. Now, when you look at this one, 28, 38, 48, you see that everything is ending with 8, 8, 8. Now, that means that when you add 10 to a number, if they are 2, the first number will increase by 1, and the last number will remain the same. So you see that this one is 28. We now add 10 to it. You see that this first number, which is 2, increased by 1. Then it becomes 3. Then the last number is still 8. Now this one is 38. We add 10 to it. This first one increased by 1 to become 4. And the last one is still the same. Therefore, if we say 48 plus 10, what will happen is that this 4 will increase by 1, then it will become 5. And then the last number will still remain 8. Now, if you say 58 plus 10, +58 plus 10, the first number will increase by 1, which is now 6, and then the last number will remain the same. If we say 68 plus 10 also, the first number is 6. We add 1 to it, it will become 7. And the last number, which is 8, will remain the same. If you say 78 plus 10, the first number is 7. We add 1 to it, it becomes 8. And the last number, which is 8, will remain the same, so it becomes 88. For 88, if you add 10 to it, the first number, which is 8, will now become 8 plus 1, which is 9. And the last number, which is 8, will remain the same, so it becomes 98. So this is the simple trick or simple way you can do it, but if you are asked to solve this, you must use this time. But if you want to do something to add 10 to anything and do it very fast, you can use this simple method to get your answer. Example 2. Now, let's find what is going to be in the gap. Now, 16 plus 10 16 plus 10, let's use 100 tens and units to do it. Tens and units. 16 plus 10. 6 plus 0 is 6. And 1 plus 1 is 2. So we have 26. Now for this second gap, we now say 36 plus 10. Six plus 0 is 6. And 3 plus 1 is 4. So it becomes 46. Now let's use our trick, our simple method again to do it. 16 plus 10. Now because we are adding 10, the first number we increase it by 1. So we say 1 plus 1. This is the first number. We say 1 plus 1, it becomes 2. Then the second number will remain the same, which is 6. So it is 26. You see that is what we got here. So without using tens and units, we also getting the same thing. Now for the second one, we say 36 plus 10. That's 6 plus 10. Then the first number, which is 3, we increase it by 1, so it becomes 4. And the second number is 6, so we write it, so it becomes 46. Now please note that this is only when we are adding 10. When we are adding 10, if we are adding 6, it is not the same thing. we are not going to use the same method. If you are adding 7, we are not going to use this method. If you are adding 8, we are not going to use this method. If you are adding any other number, we are not going to use this method. It is only when we are adding 10 to two numbers that we are going to use this method. Now your assignment. So in your assignment, you solve this one: 10 gap 30 50. Number 2, 3 gap 23 43. Number 3, 107 gap 127 gap 147. So you solve this and you submit. Thank you.